everybody, my name is Jen and this is Jen Geigley Knits, and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. This week I have been busy knitting as much as I can in preparation for a craft holiday fair that's going to happen this weekend. It was supposed to happen last weekend, but we got a major snowstorm and had to cancel because we didn't want people on the roads, and we also didn't want to sit there in an empty venue with nobody shopping. So I'm really grateful we could reschedule it because the organizers are amazing, the venue is amazing, and luckily this weekend was open, so it all worked out, and we're very grateful because all of us makers, artists, ceramicists, like all the people, you know, working on the things for this fair, we've all been working hard for a while, I'm sure, in preparation, and so it's really nice that we can still make it happen. However, so I have been knitting mostly in chunky yarn, like super bulky, because it's really the best way to accumulate enough things to sell at a fair like this. And I just love knitting that weight anyway. But after a while, your hands and wrists start to suffer a little bit. It's tough. These are just some of the hats I've been knitting. This is just one little pile, but I'm trying to get a couple stacks like this, plus some cowls, and I'm trying to get lots of colors. So there's options, but yeah, my hands are tired. You know, I try to take breaks. We all try to do our best, and we know, you know, we're supposed to take breaks. You're not supposed to do too much. I've been making my half-hour hat, many hats. I have like some good piles ready to go. And then I did start cranking some skinny scarves that are multicolored and some hats on my Addy machines because it helps just like have enough things. It's hard to do it all by hand, even though the cranking is still by hand. It's still all handmade. It still counts. But anyway, I don't know if I have carpal tunnel or whatever I have, you know, or just fatigue, tired wrists, tired hands. But funny enough, look what I got in the mail just in the nick of time, just when I really needed it. This video is brought to you by the Bob and Brad Hand Spa Pro Hand Massager. Have you guys seen this? Because I have seen it pop up in my feed a few times, and I'm very excited. This is like the perfect time for me to try it. So let's unbox this. And I would like to start by saying I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physical therapist. Like if you have something wrong with your hands and your wrists, you need to go see a doctor. But this, I think, is going to provide a lot of relief, and I'm really excited to try this today. So let's unbox it and see what's inside. Okay, so this is the massager. It can go on either hand. It has, and I'll show you how it works later because I've been looking into it and watching all the videos, but there is a power button, there is the massage button and the heat button, and then this button changes the level of heat and massage that you are experiencing in the hand massager. And yes, this can be flipped to go on either hand, so you can use it on both hands. Inside, it's almost like little massage pillows, and there are sections or segments that go on each finger, and so even your thumb, all of them go into their own little compartment inside. And then when you turn it on, the little pillows deflate and inflate at different strengths, and they massage your hand and your fingers, and there's heat. Also in your box are several little accessories that are included. You get a user manual, a little storage bag, which is really nice to keep, you know, like in your closet or wherever you're going to store this, a finger roller massager that you can do on individual fingers, sideways, and like on top, which is actually really nice. And you can also roll like your wrists and hands and like wherever your soreness is happening. A charger, so it's rechargeable. Obviously, you can plug it in as a USB-C charger. And this is cool. It comes with gloves because you can use the heat and massage setting with your favorite hand lotion, but you don't want to mess up, like get it all, you know, lotiony inside. So you can wear these plastic gloves with your favorite hand lotion with your hand relief and the warmth. So this is pretty exciting, and I'm going to try it right now. Okay, so to turn this on, you just push the power button and hold until you hear the beep. And then I want heat. And then you just slide your hand inside and make sure you get a finger in each of the little compartments. And now it feels really good already. Okay, so it's getting warm. It is like hugging my hand and each finger and thumb, and it's like moving up and down my hand and the fingers. It's very, very comfortable. Also, this outer part is soft, like you can just lay it on your lap and it's super comfy and easy. The warmth in the winter especially feels so good, and I can't wait. In a minute, I'm gonna try it with the gloves and some lotion, because we all have dry hands from knitting and from the weather, and I just have cold hands all the time in general. And so this feels amazing. Each finger, each pain point in my hand is being massaged right now with heat, but it's not hot at all. And there's different levels you can change things to, but it is warm. It feels amazing. And I think with the addition of lotion, it's going to be like a total spa experience at home. If you knit, crochet, type, sew, work with tools, play games, or honestly just live your life on a phone or a laptop, you know how much tension we carry in our hands. The HandSpa Pro offers 8-zone finger division. Instead of pressing on your hand all at once like a flat massager, it uses dual-layer airbags that target each finger individually. So each finger gets its own compression, and then your palm gets a deeper squeeze. It feels fantastic, and it gets those spots that usually feel tight after long knitting sessions. It has 3 modes and 3 intensity levels, plus optional heat. I love that you can customize it depending on how your hands feel that day. If I've been knitting for hours, I switch to deeper compression. If my hands are cold or stiff, I can turn on the heat and just keep it gentle. It's also great for circulation, arthritis, stiffness, or just general winter discomfort. And the last thing I love is how quiet and portable it is. It's cordless, it charges with a Type-C cable, and it runs at about 45 decibels, which is basically a soft hum. I can use it while I watch TV, at my desk, or before bed. No noise and no outlet needed. So if you're looking for a way to ease hand tension or give yourself a little recovery time after crafting, you might love the HandSpa Pro 2. Plus, it makes a great gift. Get 10% off with the discount code BOBBRADHAND. I'll put the link and the info below so you can check it out. Thanks for watching and happy knitting. So we got the tree put up yesterday, we put the lights up last night, and then we rearranged things, and I moved the big fiddly fig that was sitting there up here to this corner. And as we were moving it, I saw I really need to trim it and, put it in water and start maybe a new one. The top part is really overgrown and is, way past hitting the ceiling. And so it needs my attention. But Bowie has a short day of school today. I think he and Bo are gonna go snowboarding this afternoon because it's sunny. The temperatures are kind of staying steady, except for tomorrow morning. It's supposed to be really, really cold, but they wanna go snowboarding this afternoon. And then my daughter wants to go ice skating tonight because the skate rink downtown just opened. And so I'm hoping between those two things, we can decorate the tree, hopefully, because I like to have both kids home and do it together. And so hopefully we have time to do all those winter activities today, but that's kind of what's happening. Lotus and I are also hoping to make pet ornaments today out of this little kit. One of her friends gave her this, I think last year, and it's just been sitting here and we need to do it. There's a little picture of a cat there. We're hoping this modeling clay or whatever is in here. I don't know what it is. If it's a mix, we'll have to see. I'm hoping I can make it into 2 little ornaments because we want to do the tortoise too. So I'm going to recruit her for some assistance in putting I need someone to hold the pet and I will put the paw in, or vice versa. We're going to try to do the tortoise and Dinah, the cat. And I found a smaller cookie cutter to see, hopefully maybe we can make 2 little paw ornaments from each pet. So we'll see how that goes, but we'd like to do that today. And each year when I put up the tree, and our tree is very eclectic, I guess, whimsical, I don't know what you call it. It is full of handmade ornaments, vintage ornaments, things from my childhood, things from my husband's childhood, weird toys that we made into ornaments along the way, like from my kids, artwork, anything goes on this tree, and it's all very like us, you know? And so every year during the year, we kind of collect some new ornaments and I stick them in the kitchen cupboard. And so I always have to go in there and see which new ornaments that I need to gather for the tree this year. So let me show you our new ones. They're kind of funny this year. The first one that's sad and funny, and I'm so glad I got it. Before Joann's closed, they had these funny little skeins of yarn that are like a keychain maybe. It's Big Twist, which is Erica and I's favorite that we like to crank on our Addy machines. And so I got a little Big Twist, whatever this is, plushy keychain, and I thought that could be an ornament in memory of Joann's for this year. And then a couple weeks ago, I went to that fiber festival, and my friend Purple Pincushion makes these little ornaments out of dish towels that have been embroidered and then a vintage fabric. So I got this to add to the tree this year. And then she also makes the cashmere hearts, and I just put some twine on there to hang it. And they're so soft and nice and such a great heart shape. And then my puffin from Iceland, it's like needle felted from the Icelandic Hand Knitting Association. And so I got a puffin there and thought that was very special. It did not come as an ornament. I think it's supposed to be like a little toy, but I strung this string through his head. And then last but not least, my son has an animated character that he has created. His name is Andy, and he's a turtle. And Andy, the common snapping turtle, to be exact. And he has a YouTube channel if you want to check it out. He does incredible animations on the iPad. He taught himself how to do all this. He makes full-length, like little cartoons, hundreds and hundreds of drawings, makes every character move and do all these different things, comes up with these stories in his head. He always just wants to work on the next one. He's just ready. And so we made him some stickers as merch that he likes to hand out. It has the little website, like the YouTube address that he wrote below it. And so I cut his sticker into 2 pieces and made him an Andy ornament for the tree. So this might be my favorite addition to the tree this year. Okay, let's attempt to make the pet ornaments. Wish us luck. Also, my backup idea, if there isn't enough like material in here to make 2 ornaments, I used to make ornaments with the kids out of Model Magic Crayola clay. They're not the strongest, but they dry really light and they don't weigh down the tree branches. And so if there's not enough stuff in here to make 2, I'll make a second one out of the white Model Magic. I think it's a good plan. Okay, let's unbox this little kit and see what's in here. Okay, there's a giant fish cookie cutter. It's cute. We can make like little goldfish crackers or cookies, but this is too big for our ornament, and our paws are small that we're working with. We have instructions, we have ribbon, and a thing to make a hole. Oh, 2 little straws. I'm totally keeping these for other things because we make little ornament things all the time. And then there's a little bit of ribbon, but I think I have enough in my stash that I can, and I bet this might be enough for 2 anyway. So we're gonna make this work. And this is must be powder, or is it a dough? It's air drying impression material. So maybe it's kind of like the Model Magic. We're gonna roll it out and see. Oh, I know what that is. This is supposed to be the rolling pin. It said on the package that it includes a rolling pin, and I think that's what this is, but I think I have a better one. Okay, I have recruited Lotus, who is kind enough to help me with this project because it is definitely a 2-person project, I think. 1 person holding an animal, 1 person paw, right? Yes. Is that our method? Mm-hmm. And then we're hoping this is enough, and if not, we're going to use Crayola Model Magic for animal number 2. Which animal do we start with?
Dinah.
Okay, we have to go find her. Okay, we have our 2 circles of this stuff. Okay, I think we're ready to give it a try.
Hey, you have to hold her lower. Okay. Lower. Push it pretty hard.
Oh! It turned out so good.
I wasn't expecting that.
Oh my goodness,
That is so cute.
Good job, Dinah. Okay, next is Bimo the tortoise. And we don't know how this is gonna work because he has like little claws. Ready?
Oh,
Maybe his back paw.
yes.
Step in it.
Oh.
It's so cool because of his scales.
Wait! That's kind of awesome.
He's a little dirty. Okay, and what's good?
Whoa!
Do you think he went in too deep?
I think he's good.
I think it's good. I think we did it. I think we did a good job. Both pets, and I think they actually turned out really cool. Okay, these turned out so cute. We did make an extra one for Dinah because we couldn't decide which one we liked better, and we thought we should make a backup since we had enough dough left over. But even Bimo's, he has like a little dirt in there from his foot, but it shows his scales, which is so cute, I think. And then I just cut the ribbon in half, and if this isn't enough, then I have my own ribbon. If you're looking for a kit like this came from TJ Maxx, but it says Reese Studio at the top, so I'm sure there's lots of kits like this, but this was a good one and it worked really well. Yeah, I had to change my clothes though because while everything went really well and was really easy, the tortoise, when I was carrying him back, pooped on me. So that's the reason for the outfit change today, because it's the price you pay for a beautiful pet ornament. Okay, let's do our knitting and sewing advents for the day. We'll start with Kylie and the machine. For day 3, it says this gifting label speaks the truth. Okay, let's see what these are. Cute. 2 tags, different colors. Someone really awesome made this for me. Look how cute those are. Blue one. How great is that? That is so cool. Next is hedgehog fibers. These have been so much fun already. Let's do day number 3. Okay, so far these colors are totally going together. This one is like orangey, pink, yellow, peach, dark pink, light pink, neon pink. Super cool. I'm guessing this is the holiday exclusive color number 3. Yep, holiday exclusive color number 3. These are gorgeous. Look at all the colors in there. So cool. Love this. I'm very happy with this advent already. I'm like not going to be disappointed on any of the days. I love these minis. So yeah, this whole week I've been knitting on the craft fair stuff and just focused on that, and then a little bit of the Gaptastic, but I'm only a few rows in. But there are so many patterns I want to knit right now, and maybe you feel this way too. I cannot stop seeing amazing patterns popping up on Ravelry every single day. I'm like saving all these different things to my favorites. It's so hard not to want to cast on 100 things at the same time. I also have not had as much knitting time as I've wanted lately. It's been really tough with like work stuff has been super busy. Just holiday kid normal life stuff has been busy. And then add in a YouTube video every day. I'm kind of doing this to myself, but I do wish I had just a little bit more knitting time to just knit on fun things. I'm also knitting behind the scenes on things I cannot show you yet that are for next spring. And so I have some deadline knitting this month. I have 2 big projects due in the next 2 weeks. And so I'm trying to fit that in So it's a lot right now, but there are a few things I love more than knitting, but I just want to make all the things right now. And my deadline knitting, I just want to get that completely done and handed in and sent off to the companies. But I want to make all the things I want to. I want to make like 5 different sweaters right now. I already have like 5 on needles. I want to make a hat and mitten matching set. That's been on my list for years now, is just to have a matching hat and mitten set that I can wear out that looks really nice together in like one of my favorite colors. I have so many things on my queue and in my list and on my to-do. I have a thing in my notes app that's like my to knit list, and it's so long, and I'm sure you can relate. I think we all feel this way, but it's so hard because there's new patterns coming at us all the time. I have new designs I want to write all the time, and it's just impossible to do it all. But anyway, I am having fun knitting for the holiday fair this Saturday. I am super excited. If you're local, it is at Val Air Ballroom from 11 till 6, Saturday, December 6th. I think that's all right. And it's called Val Air Holiday Fair, and it's going to be super fun, full of art and crafts and artists and local cool creative people. So come and see us this weekend. It's going to be awesome. Also, I'm bringing stash yarn. So if you need some yarn, come see me. Okay, let's decorate this Christmas tree. Now the boys are ready to go snowboarding. Bowie came home to take a quick shower, and then it was time to open the Legos. And then Lotus and her boyfriend went ice skating. That is all I have for today. Thank you again for hanging out with me during Vlogmas. Stop back here tomorrow for day 4. Hope you're doing great. Hope you had a little knitting time today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.